Minty in the kitchen. Today we are going to be making rice and peas, and what is great about this version of rice and peas is that we are going to be using brown rice. We'll be using Uncle Ben's whole grain, fast and natural, instant brown rice, not the regular brown rice now. Also some coconut milk and some green pigeon peas, as well as some other seasonings. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put a little bit of oil into the pot. Not too much because the coconut milk is full of fat, but these are good fats, so you don't have to worry. So in the pot here I have the half of onion chopped up, as well as about a tablespoon or so of oil. And the onions have softened and they have started to become translucent. So now I'm going to put in the can of pigeon peas, and these pigeon peas are already drained from the water. And I'm going to saute that up for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. So now it's time to add some browning into the dish. Browning is used to give the food a nice caramel brown color, and it also gives a bit of flavor as well, depending on the dish that you're cooking and how much you add. The kind I'm using now is by the Grace brand, and it can be found at your local international food store, but here I'm able to get it at my local Kroger, so that's really good. If you cannot find this brand of browning, you can also use something like Gravy Master. It's similar to the Grace browning. The only difference is that it is thinner in consistency. And another one you can also use is Kitchen Bouquet. Typically when cooking rice and peas, you use a white parboiled rice and you add in your browning to give that nice caramel color. But since I'm already using a brown rice, I'm not going to add as much as I normally would to the brown rice. So I'm going to start off with 1 teaspoon of browning. So I got that in there, mixing it all up, and I have my stove on a medium heat right now. I'm going to go ahead and add the whole bag of brown rice, and this is instant brown rice now. Normal brown rice may give you a different product, a different effect, so just be aware of that. You can see I'm mixing it all up, and it's browning the rice even more, as you can see. Now it's time for my favorite part of the dish, coconut milk. I love coconut milk because it is just so rich and flavorful and creamy, and it will just add that extra oomph to so many dishes. So I love it. I put it in so many different dishes. So we're going to go ahead and add that in to our pot. And next I'm going to fill this can back up with water. So I'm going to add 1 1/4 can of hot water to the pot now. Okay, so the coconut milk and water is in the pot, and you can come and see how the water, the liquid looks in the pot. It's a nice light caramel color, and this is how we want it for the brown rice. If we are using brown rice, this is how we want it to look. Now I'm going to use some Lowry seasoning salt. I love Lowry's. It is the best to me, and I think you would enjoy it too, so go ahead and try that. And you just do this to taste, because you know we all have different salt tolerances. I happen to like salt, so I put a little bit more. I'm going to put some granulated garlic in. You can also use fresh garlic if you like at the beginning when you're sauteing your onions. And last but not least, my Touk's hot pepper sauce is going to go in. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of the pepper sauce. You can see I'm running kind of low, so somebody's going to have to send me a shipment. So what we're going to do is just cover this down, and we're going to let this cook on the low medium heat until it's done, about 20 minutes, and then we can check it and dig in. So the rice is all done and we are literally about to eat. While the rice was cooking, my husband made some lemon pepper broccoli, and then I made some stew veggie chicken, and I think it's about that time to taste the rice. The rice is delicious. So remember to check out my blog to find the recipes. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos and updates. Thanks for joining me at Minty in the Kitchen, and I hope that you tune in for the next episode. See you next time.